Today we play Mind Therapy. I want to say before that it's a storyline game, I think. I only saw the description. It's a free game on Steam. But it is not meant for under 18. It said at the beginning. I'm gonna loosen it a bit. Under 13, maybe 12, maybe 10. We know it when we play it. No, if I return to Kyo, I'll probably be in obtusiveness. They don't have the worst company here. I shook my head. Kimiko understood everything and snapped her finger. Okay, freshmen, you've something to do. Follow me. Okay. I mean, well, you need to do so. I need to be somewhere right now without you, and it's a must. So now we are going to the second floor. We are where you are standing, doing nothing and thinking about nothing. And then we go to the assembly hall. That's where you can come in handy. But now there is a rehearsal going on. Therefore, it's necessary to be quiet. Very quiet. She suddenly hissed the last word into Kia's ear. And we went up to the second floor and Kimiko said, "You stay here. I will tell you not to leave. But you actually can. I'll be here in 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Kimiko went back to the first floor, so I was left with Aya. Alright, Miss Kimiko, we'll be here as long as you need us. Even 50 hours. You are not able to sit in one place for 5 minutes. How 15? Even now, instead of just standing and waiting, she walks from side to side, either marching or trying to step only on certain piece of lemonade. And of course, now she found some kind of pen on the floor, and of course, she needs to pick it up, and of course, she needs to look around and see if there's anyone to hand it to. But isn't it somewhat cute? She's just a pure naive person that seems to think about other negative things about her. To be honest, and not only my fault, she's just too pushy. I'm not the only one who doesn't like it. The president is not flattered either. Maybe Aya needs to be more like her. More serious, more mature, more graceful. Graceful for sure, but maybe not as serious as Kimiko. Why so uncompromising and rude, knocking all the femininity out of her very feminist body? She actually could have been more carefree. Is that the first time I thought about them as real people? Speaking of though, what kind of idolatry is that? What is she doing on the first floor? What? We can't be there. Oh. Oh, you're still here. Interesting. Of course. We are. Shit. Do you remember what? You have to be fair quiet, right? Yes. Aya screamed every word louder and louder, shaking her head like crazy. We lined up went to the third floor and went at the end of the corridor. Around the corner was an entrance to a large assembly hall. Well, large by indoor college hall standards. But there on stage I saw the most arrogant scene in my life. It was a brunette, a beautiful girl with blonde hair, slowly fluttering around the stage, landing on every tip of her thin, long legs. I never watched anything like this, but still been caught by domestic mood, dancing, and was memorized by beauty. There was no one in the hall except the three of us. We were silent, enjoying every perfect movement of the girl from stage. And she continued her rehearsal as if we were not here. Eventually she ended her domestic dance, depicted something that seems like her death in the final, and she bowed to us and went backstage. In response, Kimiko lightly patted her chest. Well, Akia applauded intensively with teardrops on her eyes. A bit overreaction? Okay. No, that's not as usual as Kimiko. Kind look that usually never happens before. A few minutes later the girl from the stage came to us. She was literally in the college uniform. Oh, she was already in the college uniform. The Snow White hairband. Yo, Kimiko-san. They greeted each other. Kimiko stood in front of her with the sweetest smile she could make. Perfect as usual. And now she made the softest sound that I've ever heard from her mouth. It's the first time she acted with such respect. Are you an angel? Did you like my dance? We all did. You probably already know. This is my pride and joy. The best college student. Erica. Germany. Kirisma. Sure. Erica once again bowed to Aya and me. Is that really you? I see on TV. The whole city knows you. The whole country. Don't accelerate. This really was an... Okay, the word I can't seem to find out what it means. I definitely heard about her for the first time. I love you so much. I'm your number one fan. Please, let's become friends. My voice can keep up. Erica is a very busy person and doesn't have time for someone like you. Like you? Who? Erica? It could be even like that, but someone should have told her that she was being unreasonably rude. It's okay. If we couldn't meet much privacy, people stand often see me at rehearsal and performance. That's what I do all the time. Are you here to be part of our dance club? No, they came here to change the curtains. Yeah. Okay, and there they are. My name is Aya. I'm a tailor. How interesting. Surprisingly, it sounds like she was actually interested. It's nice to meet you, Ayaka. And you? And looked to me with her dark, tired eyes. Kun, trying to become part of the art club. Is it so? It sounds like a genuine interest too. Have you been there already? Yeah. Today? Yes, I've been there just now. Interesting. Rika gave me a meaningful smile and turned to Kimiko. Kimiko, since you're so busy with your curtains here, is our meeting cancelled? I won't even touch it. They will. And we are going to do everything as agreed. I'll be here. We'll be there in a couple of minutes. Ah, okay. You can go now. I'll be there in a minute. Eka bowed to us again and left, leaving me wonder what was so interesting about visiting the art club. Meanwhile, Kimiko comes out from backstage, dropping a box on the floor, and switches to her now more familiar commanding tone. Here are the curtains. We should have changed this ugly dull color to something more elegant long ago. This all seems pretty simple. The stepladders is behind the scenes, and don't touch anything else out. Return just as you finished. Also remind you that I don't want you here. I don't need you, and you're free to go. Yeah, thank you. Almost forgot. Kimiko left, and I became Akya Korik again. Is that sort of what I do now in my daily life? This time, this works no different. To all, Akya opened the box. I took out the used leather. We quickly changed the curtains. The color was indeed identical to the previous one. Akya and looked to each other but didn't say anything. Despite that, Kim said we finished but she hasn't arrived yet. Akya has shown miracles of turns and was able to sit on a chair for a whole minute before jumping up and saying, "Did you think that thing over there is turned the wrong way?" Please don't touch that thing. I own a look. I never break something. Akya ran up to the stage and started climbing on the ladder. It's none of my business. Do whatever you want. I took my sketchbook. Turns to the source of the horrendous sound. There was some kind of broken device laying on the stage, and Aya was crouching down in fear of the step ladders. Well, at least she's not the one who crashed. That's one thing, right? What was that? I whispered for some reason. I guess slowly climbed down from the step ladder, trying to get herself together. It's a spotlight! I want to make it cool, make a cool light for the performance. She whispered too, looking away from me. But I'm not too narcissistic to growth at the moment. She will kill us. She will fucking kill us. It's your fault. We can fix it. Just quickly run away. That's the plan. Run away. But apparently not so formidable to support her either. No, we'll hide it. And no one will ever know. You can see on the background what all is. Sure. I can ran to Rogan, collect a broken piece of box. Listen, it ain't something small. She definitely noticed sooner or later. But Kosori was pushing the box somewhere behind the stage. Confess. And what do you progress? Hide it. Fine, maybe it blow over. That's what I'm talking about too. She never... Wow, much better. I couldn't stand previous 10 days as Connor. I even regretted that she didn't kick the door as usual as she usually did. What's up with your look? Something happened? No. We're just glad to see you and tell you that we did everything without an accident. How about a dinner at my expense? It doesn't sound suspicious at all. Kimberly looked at her watch. But time says that I agree. All three of us hurried to the dining room, awkwardly exchanging facing glances to each other. Efron inside made a way for Kimiko, and we seemed to skip the line. He had picked up a bunch of food again, but apparently to eat stays down. I also don't miss an opportunity to feed for free. And Kimiko ordered only one coffee. Don't be so modest, Kimiko. 3 coffees. And how only did you get yourself such courses? I didn't even think to be embarrassed. We sat down at the table and began to eat. Kimiko drank instant coffee without no pressure and watched all the food disappear from Kimiko plates. Okay, I just get them mixed together sometimes. Do you like it? Do you like it here? No. Yes! She would have continued, but there was still too much food. I don't know. I'm still adjusting. I've been here for 2 days after all. I mean a canteen. Ah yes, not bad at all. That's good because often get complaints about this place. Kimiko, I can't find any other student council members anywhere. Can you tell me where they are? I want to meet them real bad. Evil smile appeared on Preston's face. There's no such thing as a student council. There's only me. Doesn't anyone else want to join? So hard to believe. No one can join. We have a student council that was all morons and parasites back in the day. Because of course you have to join. You are so charismatic, ambitious, funny, moronic. Thanks to me, we stopped letting unwanted people in. And by unwanted I mean people which I don't want. You bet. At the last independent member of council graduated previous year. Now I'm the president and the entire college is under my foot. But that ominous tone, for someone called student council. Ah cool. Ah cool, but how do government open again? No. I can't share power with anyone. The power are we talking about? What power are we talking about? We're in a second-rate college in Fossang City. How can you take yourself so serious? I don't want power, I just want to be friends. Lies. Everyone wants it. They circle around me. They fail my task, constantly talking to me in a respectful tone. You definitely want something in return. Recognition. Recognition! The hell? That's borderline heartwarming. The trust is worth more than that. Investments you don't have anything to do too. I guess I was curious about the place where I'm studying. Kimiko raised an eyebrow. Why is this evening so sentimental all of a sudden? Let's end it. Kimiko gulped down all the coffee, burning her throat, and got up from the table. My voice for her is just accurate. It's just perfect, I think. Just heavy, broad, just like her chest. I also finished with the food. I think because with food is not good English, I guess. Went outside and said goodbye. A long, tiresome and stressful day was coming to an end. Should I avoid such conditions or vice versa, like I get used to it? Usually my psychologist, my therapist, would never would answer such question, but I can't consult with him on every issue. Yeah. I come to my apartment, collapsed on bed and looked at the phone. Oh, my parents. Here are their missed calls. Maybe another one. Another day has passed. And I got 2 more acquaintances. Although, this time, it's more difficult. I didn't manage to have a normal conversation, and I met Kyo of Kaio. Ergo, by the way, but just skip it. And I get into the art club, but the relationship with the only member I knew did not work out this yet, but Erica, on the contrary, was interested in me for some reason. Strange even, I'm not interested in myself. I need to see the doctor tomorrow. Bring him to the sketchbook. And something else. My body twitches and I woke up. Suddenly, I'm no longer in the middle of my night I feel, or hospital or funeral. I'm in my dorm room. My dorm bed. Good morning. Good morning, Sipiet. You look good looking. Good. Actually, you don't wash my face. Do you like books by any chance? Do you like to do... Well, not really. Next, I don't like them either. Do I look like a nerd? No. You missed something very important at the face. So I do. But some girls will love them. Yeah? Anyways, I need to borrow some textbook from the library, but I'm somewhat forbidden to go there. The smile and optimistic was gone for a second. So would you help me, friend? I haven't been in the library yet and actually didn't even think about going there, but if that's the case, why not? What should I bring? Then handed me a piece of paper with a list of books. Thanks a lot, but I'll turn the favor. What should it be? I washed up and went to my class, enjoying the fresh, smooth breeze. The air here is much more nicer than the city. I cleared my mind of nightmares. I came back to the half-empty class. Yoshika was chatting about something with my classmates. I sat down at the desk and stared out the window. I ran in the right with the bell this time, and class began. I even tried to participate in it and answer teacher's question, but gave up after the first mistake. Aka came running to me at recess. Hitaki-kun. Hello. Have you already decided what patches you want? No, I didn't even think about it. Why? I thought that as a tailor you know better which one suits me. Well, it was no lie. Huh. How nice of you. Well, I don't complain then. And I need to start sewing them today. I don't want to make people wait. I don't think anyone is really waiting for it. But you will be there in your club suddenly Kimiko appeared. If suddenly Kimiko desperately needs our help. She just doesn't learn, does she? Don't know. The thing is, Kyo, who brutally said that she doesn't want to see me, will be in the art club. She of course cannot stop me, but I don't want to be a nuisance either. After all, I can draw anywhere else. What do you mean, don't know? What are you gonna do, then? She looked at me. I should go to the club. I mean, I do, but only after this week. Well, of course, I want to go to the library. Library? What are you, smart or something? Excuse me? Maybe. And what do? Probably studying for a math test. What? A math test? Math test? Yeah, there will be a test this week. It was set like 5 minutes ago. Why do we write tests in the first week? I know why. I don't like it. But if I tell Aya that I'll be busy studying for a test, then she will think that this is a good reason not to bother Kimiko with her. Yeah, I'm studying for the test. Alright. You really are smart. And I'm busy with badges today. So much to do. Just like that, I can start talking to herself and walk away. Honestly, not surprised anymore. The student half of the class did not recognize any intention either. Some kind of test can scare me. Thought about the health, whatever. Go to the doctor today, or should I like to borrow a book for myself? Anything but my studying. As a few hours passed, final bell ringed, and I asked the classroom where the library is and followed their instruction. I reached the right door, knocked, and didn't even get answered. But it wasn't closed and I went inside. At first glance it was Computer common library with lots of book, Asian computer, and a good ride. Okay, we are in the library. I'm gonna leave it off here. Hope you liked the video, and later.